Hey everyone, welcome to July favorites. Love favorites. So, have a lot to talk about. Let's dive in. Let's talk about intangibles first. The month of July was my first foray into empty nesting. And I will probably do a whole video on this, maybe September when it's really happened, because as of now, Shane is coming home for a few weeks and then officially leaving towards the end of August. So it was a trial run at empty nesting, and I will just say to all of you who are about to face it, it's actually pretty awesome. And this is coming from someone who thought that they would be very much incapacitated by grief or wistfulness or something. No, but we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, so it's been a crazy month. We've had a couple of big sales. I may have mentioned a few thousand times here, and just July in general. It's hot. So let's get into favorites. It was a good month. Let's start with makeup, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. The first thing, I did an event during the Nordstrom anniversary sale here in San Antonio with Charlotte Tilbury. San Antonio Nordstrom now officially has the longest Charlotte Tilbury counter, I think, in Texas, if not the country. So if you live in the San Antonio area and you want to get your hands on, like literally hands-on play with the Charlotte Tilbury makeup, come to the Nordstrom at La Cantera. It's pretty awesome. So while I was there, the event was led by a master makeup artist, a head trainer with Charlotte Tilbury, Kelsey. She's amazing. She's really, really sweet. And she's a Weimaraner mom. Anyway, so she taught me some amazing tips. I'm thinking of doing that in a whole other video so it doesn't get lost in all of this. But she rematched my color with my foundation because this is a deep dark tan. I'm usually a shade 2 in the Magic Foundation, and for the summer, I'm actually a shade 4. The 3 is a little too pink, and I am, I guess, more of a neutral girl, which explains why I'm drawn to neutral shades, I guess. But anyway, so I've rediscovered my love for the Magic Foundation. It's just such a pretty foundation. I just wanted to include this in my favorites because shade 4 is perfect for just, if you're just a shade darker than me and not pink. Let's stay on the Charlotte Tilbury train, shall we? So what's going on my lips? I finally got my hands. I have a third color that I haven't tried, so I don't want to talk about it yet, but I finally got my hands on the new Hot Lips 2 release. These cases, who even cares what's inside the tubes? These cases are incredible. And the 2 shades I've been wearing nonstop, the one that I don't have on right now is actually JK Magic, which I wore recently out, and it's definitely a sort of like an improvement on Bitch Perfect. If Bitch Perfect was a little too peachy for you, this is more of a neutral pink. And then the one I'm wearing today is Dancefloor Princess, which is definitely more pink. They're basically like sister lipsticks, I'd say. So Dancefloor Princess, definitely more pink. Each one has a different finish. Some are more matte. These are more satin. They feel really nice on the lips. The packaging, I'm a sucker for. They're refillable, which is kind of cool, so you don't throw away the packaging. Anyway, but another lipstick favorite from July, which is at the opposite end of the budget spectrum, is a rediscovery of the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine, specifically Glossy Fawn. It's a very shiny, not sheer. It's not gonna last forever because it's so glossy, but it's so comfortable on the lips. There's so many pretty colors. I feel like they've added more colors since I first got this, but Glossy Fawn is just a really pretty everyday neutral, has some brownie pink undertones, I would say, and I love it. Hopping back to Charlotte Tilbury, you know I love her Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadow. I have Marie Antoinette and Jean, and I wear them interchangeably together by themselves. I picked up another one. This one is in Bet. It's what I have on my eyes now. It's a really beautiful, more of a true bronze shade, a little deeper than, say, I think Marie Antoinette is a little more champagne-y. And that's all I'm wearing on my lids with just bronzer in the crease. And then another cream shadow that I talked about recently, but I wanted to talk about again because I've been wearing it and love it. It's the cream shadow from Tom Ford in the shade Golden Peach. So the formula is a little different from the Charlotte Tilbury in that it's a little wetter and it goes on a little more thinly. It dries down in the same way. It's beautiful all by itself. It does come with this glitter top, not glitter, but there's glitter in it, like a dry shadow topper. I don't reach for that as much. The cream shadow by itself is beautiful. The other palette that is a definite favorite for July 2019, I'm like, what year is this? It's the Laura Mercier Signature Eye Palette, and I got it in the anniversary sale, and I just love it. I'm sorry if I'm blinding you with the lights, but it's such a pretty palette. It's a little bit different than what I usually reach for. More golden, a little more warmer, a little plummier, and I love it. I'm really having fun discovering some new colors. And then I want to talk about what is actually getting me more tan on my face. So when I tan, I do one self-tanner from here down. I do a different one on my face. The one I reach for my face is usually just the Saint-Tropez regular bronzing mousse in the classic shade. That's the first one I put it on for the initial application, but then to maintain it, because I'm exfoliating and I'm using chemical exfoliants and acids every day on my face, it can take that tan down pretty quickly. So what I've been using to maintain and even build a little from there is this product from Saint-Tropez. It is their Self-Tan Purity for natural glowing skin. It's a bronzing water face mist. It literally just, it's so easy to use. You can use it over makeup, you can use it under makeup, you can use it on freshly clean dry skin. It's super versatile. The way I tend to use it is at night after I wash my face and dry it. I spray this on. I do like 5 long spritzes going up and down. Feels really nice on the skin. Let it dry like 5 seconds. And then go on and apply the rest of my skincare. Or sometimes in the morning after I wash my face, I'll do it then before I go on and do my skincare. Either way, super easy to use. I just leave this out on my vanity. And I really like that it not just maintains, but deepens a little bit. Like if you're gonna use it twice a day, you'll see a tiny bit improvement. I've mentioned this before, the Amazon fan. It has a real name. I don't know, version, tech version? I don't know, that must be the brand name. This fan, so it's 3 speeds. And yes, it is great for setting your makeup. That's what I primarily use it for. But it's fabulous this time of year and going into early fall when it's still pretty hot in most places. I keep this in my bag if I'm going to be out walking around. It is not crazy big, but it's big enough that it gets your whole face and you can easily, you know, fan your friends, your neighbors. You'll make friends if you have this with you, if you're sitting outside somewhere. It's been really great. I even used it recently when I was filming the Nordstrom try-on video and trying on all those coats and sweaters. Even though I had the air conditioning on, it got really hot in here. And so I was fanning myself in between outfits. Love this thing. Also, these are new sunglasses from Chico's, and I think they're super cool, and I cannot put them on over my headband. Hang on. I just like the shape of the frames. So I just love the square shape, but it's like a rounded square. It's very 70s, very affordable because it's from Chico's, so I like that. Another find I've been using a lot this month, because we've been going out to dinner a lot as empty nesters, because we can whenever we feel like it, to whatever restaurant we want to go to. It's not up for a vote anymore. Love that. Anyway, this is a purse hanger. I demonstrated it in my Amazon favorites. I have it in the hematite shade. It comes in a bunch of different options. I don't want something really ornate and decorative. I just want to unobtrusively hang my purse on the side of the table. And this little guy is amazing. Sometimes when a brand or company sends you PR products, they throw in little extra goodies. I don't know why, but this one was pretty neat. Origins had sent me some new products. I haven't even tried it yet. And included in it was this mirror that comes in this really nice white velvet pouch. This one is obviously branded with the Origins stuff on it, but it is a little travel makeup mirror. It's tiny. I mean, this is how big it is, so I can put it in my purse. So check this out. It has 3 light levels. Let's see if I can do this. There's one. It's brighter. Really bright. Okay, that in and of itself, I think, is great. But what's really great is that it has this little pop-out lever. I'm going to turn it this way so we don't all go blind. It has this little thing that pops out. So when you're doing your makeup, it's doing your makeup, you have it here. And it also has this little pop-out kickstand, basically. You can stand it up like that. You can turn it on its side, so you can take this when you travel in a hotel room or whatever and sit there and do your makeup. I actually found it online. It's available at Nordstrom. It's available on Amazon. I'll link them both below. It would make a really fun gift, too. Another fun find, I actually saw this. A subscriber had it on her Instagram feed, and I reached out, and she sent it to me. And it is available for purchase. She has an Etsy shop. The shop is called Shop Jack and Finn's Mom. I'll link it below. And she makes all kinds of cups. She has these Starbucks cups. She does Yetis. But look at this. Look at that. Nordy Girl in glitter. Gold glitter. Love it. It's just filled with sparkling water right now. There's other designs, but this is the one that caught my eye. I absolutely love it. Really, really fun. So go support a fellow viewer. I'll put her Etsy shop below. She's really, really cool stuff. And then, speaking of the Nordstrom anniversary sale, again, sorry, I picked up a few things that you saw in the haul. What you didn't see is I actually bought 2 more of these blankets. The Kennebunk Cozy Throw, I think they're called. This is a newer color. It's not quite a navy blue. It's not as deep as the navy blue. It's so soft. So soft, in fact, that my dog, Rowdy, loves it. And I just found out this week that in the fall, they have 2 available right now, but one's like cream and the other one is a very odd green. I would not actually want on my bed. Sorry, Nordstrom. But come fall, they release this in a ton of the colors in queen size and king size blankets. Yes, you know what I'm getting as soon as that comes out. I love it. And what I especially love, it's warm, it's cozy, my dogs love it. I throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer. I do nothing special to it. I wash all of these weekly. They look brand new. I love how well they hold up. Just want to mention one item of clothing. It's really a line of clothing. It's from a brand called Cabana Life. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me wearing both of these in Instagram posts. I have the swim cover-up, which I wear as like a tunic top, and then a dress, which I wear as a dress. What's great about this line of clothing, and they also have like workout wear and swimwear, is all the pieces are made from swimsuit material, so they're very breathable. You can get them wet, it's not a big deal. But they also have UPF 50 built into the fabric, so you're getting sun protection on top of that. It's amazing. So I love that even the longer sleeves on the tunic cover up, they're longer, but because of what the fabric is made out of, it's not heavy and hot. You don't have to worry about just feeling, I don't know, they feel great on the skin. I love wearing them. They're very fun prints. They all come in different prints, different sizes, from extra small to plus size. So I think you'll find something that you really, really like. Really excited to have found something new. I was introduced to it by a friend of mine who, if you're not following, her name is Alicia Wood. She used to go by the Lush List, was her blog name, but she's rebranded and she's just going by Alicia Wood, I think Lifestyle. Her blog is beautiful. Her pictures are so stunning. Her home is beautiful. Her taste is exquisite. So definitely go check out Alicia if you're not following her already. You will definitely not regret that choice. And speaking of new people to follow, a couple of you have suggested Bailey Sarian. Wow, this is all I've been watching and or listening to for weeks. So if you don't know who Bailey Sarian is, she does a weekly video called Monday Makeup and Murder, or Monday Murder Makeup Mystery. So basically every Monday she does a get ready with me, but instead of talking about the makeup, she talks about a true crime story every week and gets into incredible detail. She does amazing research. Her makeup is really cool too. Sometimes I just like to listen to it. Like I'm doing my own makeup and I can't look away and watch, or I can listen to it in the car. I don't have to see it. And her storytelling is so great, you don't need to watch. But if you enjoy watching someone put on their makeup, her skills are incredible and the stories are so compelling. And there are a lot of them. So it's gonna take me a while, but the cool thing is that Michael's even into it because he's not going to sit and watch a get ready with me with makeup, but he loves the story. So he doesn't have to be watching. He can listen. We're enthralled. I love it. We're going to be road tripping a lot in the next couple of months. I have a feeling we'll be listening to her the whole drive. And ending with that, let's talk about something else I've been binge watching this entire month, which is Bosch. It's on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon Prime original. There are 5 seasons. I'm in season 4. We just started. And each season is an individual crime. So Bosch, the main character, is an LA homicide detective, and it follows him as he investigates a new crime every season. And, obviously there's supporting cast that carries through every season. And after the first season, there is a little bit of carry through with some backstory stuff, but the crime changes, and the whole season is just how they investigate and solve one murder. He's a homicide detective. One murder every season. Love it. So those are my July favorites. Some great standouts, I think, from all different categories. Please share what stood out for you in your favorites this month. I love hearing from you. You give me such great ideas, so thank you. I love that this is a conversation and me not just talking at you through the camera. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.